Okay, so now we're going to get started on this Marilyn Monroe program, and I'm going to launch Small Basic. Okay, and then right off the bat I'm going to save my program. And we know by now that we should contain our programs in a folder, so that's what we'll do. I'll go ahead and put my new folder on the desktop. And you know what, I'm just going to call this MM for the Marilyn Monroe program. And so I will call this program file mmprog. Okay, so we know what that stands for. Now, I want to show you something here. On my desktop, here's the one that I just created. This has the empty code file in it. That's all that's in it right now. This is the completed program, which I downloaded from Blackboard. So I'm just going to run this really quickly. Okay, we know what we're expecting here. I'll turn the speakers down. Watch what happens. There's a lot of stuff in this folder, right? Everything in this folder needs to be here. Just to prove a point, I'm going to take this Marilyn and move her outside of the folder. So now she's no longer in there with the other Marilyns. And when I run the program again, look who's missing, okay? So the point here is if you're going to write a program that uses graphics, and you often will in this class, those graphic files, those images have got to be in the same folder as your program file. And if they're not, it's not going to work as expected. So that's something that you have to be conscious of. So we'll go ahead and stop that. We'll put her back where she belongs. Now, I'm going to be working on this program from scratch, talking about it line by line. This program is going to eventually use the Marilyn Monroe images. Therefore, I've got to get those 9 pictures into this folder. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll simply select them, and I can copy them into that folder. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. I have the code file as well as the Marilyn images. Okay, so getting back to that code file, I think we'll just start by setting up the window, the graphics window, and then we'll work with the images in the next video. So I guess I can start with a comment at the top. We'll simply set up the graphics. Set up the graphics window there, and this is just okay, I started typing. Here's my IntelliSense. GR is all it takes to get to that graphics window in the IntelliSense. I told you I want to use it, so we will hit enter, and then I will hit dot here and simply show. Okay, and that those parentheses there, those will be filled in automatically. I'm going to talk about what those mean in another video. But just don't do anything to those. You want to leave them alone. Okay, and then let's see. Let's look at this end product here. Okay, so we have a couple of things we want to do in this video. We want to put a title. We'll add a title to the top of the window, as well as change the background color to pink. And then in the next video we'll start adding the Marilyns. Oh, we'll also size the window, set the proportions of the window. In this example we have a pretty much perfectly square window, so that's what we will work with, and I'll show you how to size your graphics window. So set up the graphics window, we'll show it, we will graphics window dot title. So just typing TI will get you to title, and then we'll say Marilyn by Andy Warhol. Okay, and then to change the back color, we can say graphics window dot. Not surprisingly, we're going to choose background color, which was the first choice anyway. Now, as far as the color, that is a pink window that you saw. You can use whatever color you want. You can take artistic license in this class, but I want to show you something. This document has been provided to you. It's the small basic manual. It's the closest thing to a book that we'll have in this class, although we won't be really using it too much as far as content and instruction. But one thing you'll be using it a lot for is you'll want to see the predefined colors that come with Visual Basic, and those are at the very end. So I open up that manual, I scroll to the very, probably last 3 pages or so, and you can see in this appendix all of the predefined colors. So I'll just go with pink, but you know, you can do whatever you want there and pick whatever colors that you want. So, okay, and then we also said that we would set up a square window. The default window that you would get is maybe a little more rectangular, so I will change the width of the window to about 400 pixels. Not about, exactly 400 pixels, and then we'll also change the height to 400. Okay, so why don't we save this and we'll run it. And there's my pink window, 400 by 400, and the title has been added. So in the next video, we'll start adding the Maryland.